Baridhara election office besieged for second day demanding reinstatement of all seats. Chief advisor pledges free and festive election in early February. Calling for movement now means disrespecting the dialogue table. Amir Khosru. Experts suggest 4 methods to implement July Charter alias. Historic Education Day today. Tax authority seizes 2 more lockers of ousted former PM Sheikh Hasina. Weather office warns of worsening heat in Dhaka. Bangladesh, India among 6 countries join Russia-Belarus military deals. Nepal PM tells BBC she seeks relief after free election within 6 months. And Bangladesh keep Asia Cup hopes alive with win over Afghanistan. Hello viewers, welcome to the Daily Sun. Here are today's top 10 news stories. Leaders and activists of the All-Party United Committee besieged the district election office in Baridhara for the second consecutive day, demanding reinstatement of 4 constituencies. Starting at 9 a.m. Wednesday with several processions, they surrounded the main gate, preventing staff from entering. The program ended around 12:45 p.m. Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus reaffirmed his government's commitment to holding a free, fair, transparent and festive national election in the first half of February next year. He made the pledge on Wednesday, September 17, during a meeting with an EU parliamentary delegation led by MEP Moni Satori at Jamuna State Guest House. BNP Standing Committee member Amir Khosru said movements announced by some political parties amid ongoing dialogues amount to disrespecting the negotiation table. Speaking to reporters in Bonani on Wednesday, he said consensus has already been reached on most issues and people will question such calls for movement while talks continue. National Consensus Commission Vice President Professor Dr. Ali Riaz said experts suggested 4 ways to implement the July Charter, Ordinance, Executive Order, Referendum and Special Constitutional Order. He shared this in his opening remarks at a dialogue with 29 political parties at the Foreign Service Academy on Wednesday, September 17. Today marks Education Day. On this day, in 1962, students Wazirullah Ghulam Mustafa Babul and many others were martyred protesting Pakistani rule, ethnic oppression, exploitation and restrictive education policies. Their sacrifice is commemorated annually. The 1962 movement was a strong student uprising against General Ayub Khan's undemocratic anti-student education policy. The Central Intelligence Cell of the National Board of Revenue (NBR) has seized 2 more lockers belonging to ousted former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina at Agroni Bank's main branch in Dhaka. Sources said her 2 accounts were found there with locker numbers 753 and 751 linked to keys 200 and 196. The Bangladesh Meteorological Department warned temperatures in Dhaka and surrounding areas could rise up to 3 degrees Celsius. In a forecast issued Wednesday afternoon, it said skies may remain partly cloudy with chances of rain or thunder showers. Winds from the south-southeast may blow at 8 to 12 km per hour. Bangladesh, India and 6 other countries joined the joint Russia-Belarus military exercise Zapad 2025. The 5-day drills highlight growing defense ties between Moscow and New Delhi. The participation comes amid strained US-India trade relations following heavy tariffs imposed by US President Donald Trump. Nepal's interim Prime Minister Sushila Karki gave her first media interview since taking office, speaking to the BBC about election preparations, corruption probes, justice for Gen Z protests and cabinet expansion. On elections, she said the Commission has set March 5 next year as polling day. On Tuesday in Abu Dhabi, Bangladesh beat Afghanistan by 8 runs in a thrilling Group B clash of the Asia Cup. It was the Tigers' first ever overseas T20 international win against Afghanistan. Liton Das side kept their Super 4 hopes alive, awaiting Thursday's Sri Lanka-Afghanistan result. That's all for today. Thank you for staying with us. Have a good night.